I'm gonna make sure I'm in UV selection mode. That way it's just easier for me to rearrange this. So what if I don't like how this is mapped out? It's gonna make my life easier down the road is if I arrange this exactly how I want to arrange it. I don't really want all this touching because maybe I didn't do an exact photoshopping job with my original images, or I don't want them overlapping. So let's go with these. Press S to shrink, G to move around, R to rotate, G to move, G to move. So I just want separated. This portion here is sped up. I'm organizing these by like sides. I'm also keeping the sides that I want to have the most detail as the largest. I like to think of this as cookies on a cookie sheet. You'll be able to fit more details on your cookie if it is larger. If it's smaller, it's going to be harder to include more details on it. So keep faces large if you want more detail. Keep the faces that don't need as much detail smaller. Make sure they're approximately the same scale. I'm just toggling in between S for scale, G for move. Usually like to grab these together to keep these at the exact same scale, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Alright, so got that. So this is going to be our front. The top is there. Left is going to be our back. There's those two. Is that the red, orange, yellow, green? Is that the top? Is that the top and front? Yellow, green. So it's backwards. Let's rotate this. Alright, that looks better. Just keep track of how you've arranged things. You select it all. What we're going to do now is export our UV layout. And I'm just running a test here, so I'm just gonna throw it on my desktop. Make sure everything's all good. Alright, looks good to me. Go here on desktop. Here it is. It's PNG. Let's open it with Photoshop. If you don't have access to Photoshop, there are a few free tools that you can use. This one is a free tool just found online, and it is compatible with PNGs and anything that we want to do with this UV map. So you don't have to have Photoshop, but it is recommended. If you don't have Photoshop, you can use a free tool. Nice. So I already have a lot of these sides cut out for you guys, so I'm just gonna select these, Command C for copy, Command V for paste, make sure that this is all the way at the top, and I'm gonna lock it so it doesn't move, on me. So I know that our front's gonna be here, and now it's just like a game of lining it up and matching it. So we know that the front's there. Aha, so now we've got everything they know. Nice. Can unlock this now. I'm going to export as. Export this as a PNG, same dimensions. Do not change this. I don't know what will happen. I'm sure it's nothing good. So cube. Let's see what we can name this. With images. Nice. Alright, we're gonna save that to our desktop. Nice. Then we're gonna open Blender back up. We're gonna click this little file to open what we just did. There we go. There's our cube with images. I'm gonna open it. And then, we don't see anything. We're panicking. Don't panic. I'm gonna go right over here and make sure that we have our cube with images selected. It's still taking our old serial UV without any images on it. So we're gonna make sure it's the updated version, and then voila. You can see what it looks like. Look at that, it's looking like a cereal box. Nice.